The Democratic People's Republic of Korea national football team represents the Democratic People's Republic of Korea in international association football and is controlled by the DPR Korea Football Association, the governing body for football in North Korea. North Korea surprised with a good showing at the World Cup debut, reaching the quarterfinals in 1966, beating Italy in the group stage. Controversy arose during the 2006 World Cup Qualifiers, when the team's supporters caused problems because of the team's failure to qualify. In 2009, the team qualified for the 2010 FIFA World Cup, the second World Cup appearance in their history. North Korea has qualified for the AFC Asian Cup 4 times, in 1980, when they finished 4th, in 1992, 2011 and in 2015. The current team is composed of both native North Koreans and Jongryon-affiliated Koreans born in Japan. History: 1966 World Cup. In the 1966 World Cup, North Korea played the matches at Middlesbrough's home ground Ayesome Park, when the team caused an upset, beating Italy 1-0 to gain a spot in the quarter-finals. They lost 5-3 to Portugal, despite taking a 3-0 lead after 30 minutes. The North Korea team was the first Asian team to progress beyond the first round of the World Cup finals. In a 1999 documentary featuring interviews with surviving members of the team, they described themselves as having been welcomed home as national heroes. 1976 Olympic football tournament. The North Korea football team finished second in the group in the 1976 Summer Olympics, but lost 5-0 to Poland in the quarter-finals. 2006 World Cup qualifying stage controversy. In March 2005, the North Korean team entered a match with Iran with limited chances of qualifying for the World Cup finals due to poor performance in early fixtures. During the match hosted in Pyongyang, North Korean fans became enraged when the referee failed to award North Korea a penalty kick after a controversial play near the end of the match. Demanding a penalty, they rushed Syrian referee Mohammad Kousa, who instead gave a North Korean player a red card. Bottles, stones and chairs were thrown onto the field following the play. After the match was over, North Korean fans refused to let the Iranian team leave the stadium on the team bus. The violence was so severe that riot police forced back the crowd. Following this incident, North Korea lost its right to host the subsequent home match with Japan, and the game was instead played behind closed doors to an empty stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. 2010 World Cup Qualification. The North Korea football team qualified for the 2010 FIFA World Cup after finishing second place in Group B of Asian qualifying. The finishing place was not decided until the day of the last fixture of the group, in which they needed not only to avoid defeat in a match against Saudi Arabia, but also rely on Iran not winning in a match against South Korea. In the end, after possessing the same number of points as Saudi Arabia, North Korea qualified through goal difference, with a final pre-tournament FIFA ranking of 105th in the world. North Korea was the lowest-ranked team to qualify for the World Cup since the rankings began in 1993. Finals 2010 was North Korea's first appearance at the World Cup since 1966. The draw placed North Korea in Group G. They played the first match against five-time winners Brazil on the 15th of June, with Brazil winning 2-1 in a game where North Korea was well organized defensively and showed resilience, frustrating the Brazilians. Despite the best efforts, they were nevertheless outmatched and eventually broken down. Makan's relief was visible after his goal to finally put Brazil ahead. In the next game against Portugal on the 21st of June, they were defeated 0-7. Despite starting well, with a defensive, well-organized approach, once Portugal scored the first, the Koreans' defense unraveled and the rest followed with relative ease. They lost the final match against Côte d'Ivoire 0-3 on the 25th of June. Having lost all three group matches, they were knocked out, finishing at the bottom of Group G. It was reported that the small contingency of apparent North Korean football fans were actually Chinese, to whom North Korea administration sold their share of tickets. North Korea subsequently denied the reports, claiming that a small number were permitted to travel to the World Cup. There were reports that the North Korean government punished the coach and players of the team by sending them on a hard labor in mines. However, FIFA's investigators could not confirm that. Recent and upcoming games. Competitive records. AFC Challenge Cup record. East Asian Cup 2003 withdrew. 2005 third place in final tournament. 2008 fourth place in final tournament. 2010 did not qualify. 2013 did not qualify. 2015 third place in final tournament. Nauru Cup 1993 winners. Coaching star. Players. Current squad. The following players were selected for the 2015 EAFF East Asian Cup. Caps and goals updated as of the 13th of October 2015 after the game against Yemen. Records as of March 29, 2016. Players in bold are still active at international level.